So CNN has fired Donna Brazile, or as they want to put it, she has resigned from CNN. Now, why has she been forced to resign? Well, this is more of a continuation from my last video. So the last video that I did on Donna Brazile went into the emails that she had sent to the Hillary Clinton campaign during the primary against Bernie Sanders. So she had sent a town hall question to their campaign before the town hall. And Donna Brazile passed this off as, or I should say she avoided the question entirely by blaming Russia. Russia hacked the emails, that's how they got out, blah, blah, blah. Regardless of how the emails were obtained, even if it's Russia, it doesn't matter. The contents of the emails were damning, showing that Donna Brazile, working as a CNN neutral Democratic commentator and DNC vice chair, two neutral positions that are supposed to be neutral within the Democratic Party, showing her clearly favoring one campaign, and not only favoring them, but helping them out. So what is the straw that broke the camel's back? Well, first let's get to CNN and what they said about her resignation. On October 14th, CNN accepted Donna Brazile's resignation as a CNN contributor. Her deal had previously been suspended in July when she became the interim head of the DNC. CNN never gave Brazile access to any questions, prep material, attendee list, background information, or meetings in advance of town hall or debate. We are completely uncomfortable with what we have learned about their interactions with the Clinton campaign while she was a CNN contributor. And then Donna Brazile responded to her resignation, which is kind of a weird way to do it, but that's what she did. Donna Brazile's response on Twitter to her resignation was, "Thank you, CNN. Honored to be a Democratic strategist and commentator on the network. Godspeed to all my former colleagues." So, what did Donna Brazile do? What was it that is such a big deal that she now had to resign? Well, let's look. So, more WikiLeaks emails came out and showing her still, again, continuing to work with the Hillary Clinton campaign during the primary against Bernie Sanders. So this is one of those emails. The subject is, one of the questions directed at HRC, which is Hillary Rodham Clinton, tomorrow is from a woman with a rash. This is in the subject of the title. She's not even trying to hide it. This is just right out there. One of the questions for Hillary tomorrow is from a woman with a rash. Okay, you think that's not really a big deal. Woman with a rash, whatever. And then she goes on to explain what the question's about. Her family has lead poison, and she will ask what, if anything, will Hillary do as president to help the people of Flint. So this was the day before a debate with Bernie Sanders in Flint. And this is a question that you would expect her to get. You would expect both candidates to have to discuss, the Flint crisis and what they would do to help them. But that's beside the point. This is a neutral CNN commentator, a neutral DNC vice chair, working with one campaign, telling them what's going to happen. You can't do that regardless of what the question is. This is unethical in terms of what Donna Brazile's position is supposed to be within the Democratic Party. But let's go to another email. So this is a continuation from the emails in my previous video about Donna Brazile. So in the previous video, she had given a town hall question to the Hillary Clinton campaign days prior to that Democratic town hall. Now this is a continuation of that email thread, and this email just came out. Again, the subject here is, from time to time, I get the questions in advance. In the body, I rarely hear it. I'll send a few more, though some questions Roland submitted. I'll send a few more. She's telling them that she's going to send them more questions. Now, we don't have those emails. Maybe they'll come out. Maybe there were more questions that she sent the Hillary campaign that we will see later on that will be leaked by WikiLeaks. But here it is right here. Her intentions are clear. She wants to send them more questions to help out their campaign against Bernie. And she references Roland here. So who's Roland? This is Roland Martin. So he's with News One now. And when the first emails came out, a lot of people had blamed him that the questions had to have come from him. because he was the one asking questions at the town hall that the question was leaked from. Well, it turns out the email's clear, though Roland has his own. So she doesn't have access to what Roland's questions are. It says right here, though some questions Roland submitted. So clearly she's saying that Roland has questions that she does not have access to. Now, I've always been a fan of Roland Martin. He's great. He's very genuine. When they began to blame him for this crisis, I did not believe it because he just doesn't seem like a guy that would do that. And it turns out I'm right. So whatever questions the HRC campaign got from Donna Brazile came from Donna Brazile. However she got them, she didn't get them from Roland. So what does this mean for Donna Brazile, former CNN neutral contributor and DNC chair, previously vice chair? Well, she's still the DNC chair, and I imagine that she'll continue to be the DNC chair at least up until the election. But after the election, you have to think they have to let her go. They have to replace her with somebody else. Because you can't keep somebody on who was so clearly favoring one candidate during the primaries in a way that she was not supposed to do. And she's not somebody that people, or I should say progressives, aren't going to trust her. If you're going to have another progressive in the race, going up against somebody who, again, is an establishment candidate, the public is not going to trust Donna Brazile and her ability to remain neutral in that process. So she will hopefully be replaced after the election with somebody who can actually act as a neutral party. This just goes to show that the deck was really stacked against Bernie during the primaries. A lot of people said it was, nobody believed them, and now here's proof that it actually was.